Carolina Herrera is a Venezuelan-American fashion designer known for exceptional personal style, and for dressing first ladies from Jacqueline Onassis to Michelle Obama. The New York Times cited her designs as elegant and worldly without ever being fussy. Proenza Scular is a New York-based women's wear and accessories brand founded in 2002 by designers Jack McCullough and Lazaro Hernandez. The duo met while studying at Parsons School of Design, collaborating on their senior thesis, which would eventually become their first collection as Proenza Scular. Roberto Cavalli is an Italian fashion designer from Florence. He is known for exotic prints and for creating the sandblasted look for jeans. He is the father of fashion designer Danielle Cavalli. Gabrielle Bonheur Chanel was a French fashion designer and founder of the Chanel brand. Along with Paul Poiret, Chanel was credited with liberating women from the constraints of the corseted silhouette and popularizing the acceptance of a sportive, casual chic as the feminine standard in the post-World War I era. Salvatore Ferragamo was an Italian shoe designer. He worked with many Hollywood stars in the 1920s, before returning to Italy to found the eponymous company making unique handmade footwear. His scientific and creative approach to shoes spawned many innovations such as the wedge heel and cage heel. Emilio Pucci, Marchese di Barcento, was a Florentine Italian fashion designer and politician. He and his eponymous company are synonymous with geometric prints in a kaleidoscope of colors. Stella Nina McCartney, Obi is an English fashion designer. She is the daughter of former Beatles member Sir Paul McCartney and American photographer and animal rights activist Linda McCartney. John Charles Galliano CBE, RDI is a Gibraltar-born Italian-British fashion designer who was the head designer of French fashion companies Givenchy, Christian Dior, and his own label John Galliano. At present, Galliano is set to take over the creative direction of Paris-based fashion house Maison Martin. Manuel Manolo Bloniquadra Marquez CBE, is a Spanish fashion designer and founder of the self-named, high-end shoe brand. Valentino Clemente Ludovico Garavani, best known as Valentino, is an Italian fashion designer and founder of the Valentino Spa brand and company. His main lines include Valentino, Valentino Garavani, Valentino Roma and R. Christian Marie Marc Lacroix is a French fashion designer. The name may also refer to the company he founded. Narciso Rodriguez is an American fashion designer. Lee Alexander McQueen, CBE was a British fashion designer and couturier. He is known for having worked as chief designer at Givenchy from 1996 to 2001 and for founding his own Alexander McQueen label. His achievements in fashion earned him 4 British Designer of the Year awards, as well as the CFDA's International Designer of the Year award in 2003. Michael Kors is a New York City-based fashion designer of American sportswear for women. He is honorary chairman and chief creative officer for his company, Michael Kors Holdings Limited, which deals in fashion accessories. Jean-Paul Gaultier is a French haute couture and PR negation TA Porter fashion designer. Gaultier was the creative director of Herman S from 2003 to 2010. In the past, he has hosted the television series Eurotrash. Dame Vivienne Westwood, DBE, RDI is an English fashion designer and businesswoman, largely responsible for bringing modern punk and new wave fashions into the mainstream. Westwood came to public notice when she made clothes for Malcolm McLaren's boutique in the King's Road, which became famous as Saks. Zachary Isaac Posen is an American fashion designer. Karl Lagerfeld is a German fashion designer, artist, and photographer based in Paris. He is the head designer and creative director of the fashion house Chanel as well as the Italian house Fendi and his own label fashion house. Diane von Furstenberg, formerly Princess Diane of Fürstenberg, is a Belgian-born American fashion designer best known for her iconic wrap dress. She initially rose to prominence when she married into the German princely house of Fürstenberg, as the wife of Prince Aegon of Fürstenberg. Marc Jacobs is an American fashion designer. He is the head designer for Marc Jacobs, as well as Marc by Marc Jacobs, a diffusion line, with over 200 retail stores in 80 countries. He was the creative director of the French design house Louis Vuitton from 1997 to 2013.